It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Our featured matchup tonight out in Toronto, where the Raptors will be going up against Golden State. Well, for Golden State, hard for them to forget their finals defeat at the hands of this team last season. In this matchup, two seasoned clubs.
Welcome to WNBA Season Mode. Sorry to throw you for a loop, but keep in mind everything you just saw in the NBA pregame show. We'll come back to it. Before we begin, I want to show you the WNBA rosters we're playing with today. First up is the Seattle Storm. Instead of using the usual roster, we've got the best players in the league, all players with an overall rating of above 80, many above 90. This is because WNBA Season Mode lets you trade whoever for whoever, a far cry different from trade negotiations in NBA Season Mode. This is our New York Liberty roster, all players with ratings in the 70s, still pro players, but still not on the same level as the Storm. I've also made modifications to the way the CPU plays, which is what I'm showing you here. I've turned the frequency of dunk attempts, alley-oops, and close shots up to 100, and all other shots down to 0. I've also upped how good the players are at vertical jumps and how fast they move, as well as the frequency of loose ball and illegal screen fouls. The hope is that all these modifications will make the players have more emotional reactions and play more like they do in real life. Brittany Griner should dunk if she's given an opportunity. So back to the beginning of the game. I'm in control of the bad team, so the CPU should make our beast of a Storm team play well. Remember all those pregame features in NBA? In WNBA, all we get is the starting lineup. We don't even get a look at their coaches, which is fine in a way, because the coaches in the game aren't the ones that the WNBA teams employ in real life anyway. So the game gets started here, and she should be going in for a dunk. There's 100% frequency, but she doesn't. Conversely, the NBA team goes straight for it. They've got attitude and customized player voices instead of the same 5 lines. However, our modifications have resulted in some success. Here are some shots of the best plays and the most emotions our Storm players exhibit throughout this game. Here's Liz Cambage dunking, but no one's all that excited about it. We're not sure what this player is doing here, maybe a good block, but she's proud of it. Here are a bunch of the most dramatic fouls in this WNBA game. There aren't any loose ball or illegal screen fouls, even though we asked for them. Oh, little confrontation there. But oh, that jump up and celebrate. Oh, she is angry that she got a shooting foul. Poor her. And here's an example of what it looks like in a regular game. No fancy CPU sliders when an NBA player gets a foul. These are some moments where the Storm players should dunk because the frequency is 100% and they have an open court, but they don't. Oof. On the other hand, here's an NBA player dunking even though there's traffic. Like we saw in the pregame, NBA has a lot of extra features, including showing the standings after timeouts. Here's their halftime show, commentary included.
And over to Kenny now. How'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And here's WNBA halftime. Just game statistics and silence.
We did it. I know we could.
And to conclude, here's the team comparisons for both of these games. NBA with normal settings, WNBA way overpowered. Despite that, look at the difference in dunk frequency. Cambazia's dunk is the only one, and this is pretty consistent. There's only usually one dunk in the game. These women have some of the same overall ratings that the NBA players do, and they should be playing the way they do in real life. But not even deliberately trying to break the video game reflects that, and the production value of the WNBA season mode is just not there.